My name is Olu Olabode and you're welcome to my YouTube channel, Dreams of the Heart TV. I'm here as always to inspire, motivate, and encourage you to live out the dreams God has put in your heart. This week I want to talk about take the limits off. You know, in the last week I've been reading this devotional called Daily Readings from Next Level Thinking. It's a book by Joel Osteen. And one of the stories he shared in this book was about a research done on fleas. Researchers put fleas in a container with a lid on it. They put the fleas in there and then they put the lid on the container and made it tight. The fleas, as you know, tried to jump out. They tried and tried to jump out of the container. And every time they tried to jump out, they kept hitting the lid. After a while, the fleas stopped jumping. After a while, the researchers actually took the lid off, but the fleas had stopped jumping. So even though the lid was off, the fleas had conditioned their minds that they could never get out of the container. So they had stopped jumping. I know that's the way a lot of us are. A lot of us mind, we condition our mind that, you know what, I can't get this done. I can never get to that destination. And so we just stop trying. And why do we do this? Because of thinking of, maybe we failed at this in the past. And then we think, oh, I've done it before, it didn't work. Why is it going to work this time? And really, I can use myself as an example. I remember a couple of years ago, I wrote this, I think I published this book last year, June. And I wrote it the year prior to that. And before then, I remember one day I was at work. This would be about 2 or 3 years ago now. I was at work and I remember God just saying to me, take the limits off. And I'm thinking, take the limits off. And he said, why do you keep limiting yourself? Why do you keep thinking? Why do you keep letting things that you can't control? Why do you keep letting things control your thinking? You keep telling yourself, I'm not able to do that. You keep telling yourself, I can't do that because of, you keep having reasons to limit yourself. And he brought up different examples to me. And I never had really seen myself that way. And this book, Dream Big and Live Those Dreams, was born out of that. And I just had this thing within me. Straight away, I started writing this book, thinking how we limit ourselves by our environment, how we limit ourselves by past experiences, how we limit ourselves by the way we were raised, how we limit ourselves by things we might have gone through in life. And really, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So your thinking, when you limit yourself in your thinking, that is how far you are going to be able to go. The word of God also says that God is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, above all you can ever ask, imagine, dream, but according to the power that worketh in us. So according to the power that works in you, which is your belief system. So God can only do exceedingly based on how you think. If you don't change your thinking, if you don't line up your thinking with the way he thinks, God says that he's able to do exceedingly in your life. He wants to take you to a new level in every area of your life. But until you change the way you think, God's word already says that you are a winner. He says you're going to win at everything you put your hands to do. He says you're blessed. But if you don't see yourself that way, guess what? You're never going to get there. And so for me, writing this book was a big way to just break out of that limitation. And I found out, the more I thought about it, the more I started to see those limitations. And I just want to encourage you today, if you're at that place whereby you've limited yourself, you said, oh, I've tried it in the past, it didn't work. Why don't you go back? If God says that he's able to do exceedingly in your life, he wants to take you from, progress instead of stagnation. Are you going to let him do it? He wants to take you to a new level in every area. He wants you to change your way of thinking. He wants you to think abundance instead of poverty. He wants you to think growth. So you have to do that change. Nobody else can do that for you. Regardless of what people have told you, ignore that. You need to tell yourself, you know what? I can do this. I can go to the next level. I can go back to school. I can do this course. I'm well able. I can achieve this in my life. I can do it. Doesn't matter how old I am. It doesn't matter how big I am. I can achieve this goal. I can lose that weight. I can graduate even though I'm 50. It does not matter what people say. If you're ready to change your thinking, you're ready to change your life. So today, my encouragement just is take those limits off. The limits people have put on you, the limits you've put on yourself, take it off. It's time to take it off so that you can go to the next level. Take off that limit first in your mind and then take it off in your mouth. And trust me, you're on your way to your next level. Please connect with me on oluolabode.com, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I would love to hear from you. So excited, and I'm here encouraging you to live out the dreams God has put in your heart. See you again next week.